So I'm in San Angelo, Texas for work, and I decided to get out this weekend and explore the city on my bike. One of my favorite things to do when I'm bored is to just pull up the map on my phone and see what's around me that I can bike to. I bookmarked a couple of spots and I decided to head out this morning with my camera. The first stop was this park that has this collection of water lilies. It's all run by one guy named Ken Landon, whose life work is running this collection. I thought it was really cool how many different varieties they have, but I looked it up and apparently they only display 1/2 of 1% of the collection each year, so there's always new varieties on display that they rotate through. I also just picked up a new camera. It's the ZS200. It's pretty simple, just point and shoot. Thing that I like about it the most is that it's really small, but it has a really good optical zoom. I think it's like 15 times optical zoom, so it's great for these close-up on flowers. Next, I went to Rio Concho Drive so that I could bike along the river. It was really pretty. I love when there's just really nice paved trails or really slow roads that I can bike along a river. It's so much fun to just cruise along, not have to worry about hearing any cars. I also made sure that I stopped and took some photos of these geese too. After I finished biking along the river, I headed over to Fort Concho. The fort was founded in 1867 and it was used to protect the frontier settlements and map the area. About half of the forces at Fort Concho at one time were comprised of the Buffalo Soldiers, who were the first black regiments of infantry and cavalry to serve as regular forces in the army. Supposedly, the nickname was given to the soldiers by the Native Americans that fought against them. When I was looking that up on Wikipedia, I read that the last living Buffalo Soldier was named Mark Matthews and was 111 years old when he died. The thing that I was kind of losing my mind over was the fact that this man was alive during the 19th century, the entirety of the 20th century, and the 21st century. I think we gotta flip the narrative about how aging is bad. People always complain about getting older, but I want to live through 3 different centuries? That sounds sick. You kidding me? Maybe it was because I was just thinking about life back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, but riding over the Concho River into the historic part of downtown San Angelo kind of made me feel like a cowboy that you see like riding into town. That or the fact that the bike rack I locked my trusty steed up to downtown kind of looked like a hitch rack that people use to tie horses up to. Just thought that was a nice touch, so good job, San Angelo. Downtown was really cool. I stopped into a few shops. I wasn't really interested in buying anything, but I was just kind of amazed by all these old buildings and the architecture. Most of the buildings in the historic downtown were built in the early 1900s, and I just thought the architecture was kind of wild, so I really enjoyed seeing that. I also really enjoyed all the art that they have in San Angelo. There's all these sheep that are each painted and decorated in different ways, and they're all just kind of scattered around town. I also really liked all the different art done by the local artists on all the walls. You can really tell that it's just super inspired by the local culture in San Angelo, so that was really great. My bike ride was only like 16 miles, but I've been daydreaming a lot about doing some really long bike packing and bike touring trips, and exploring San Angelo just really helped me itch that scratch. Anyway, here's a few pictures of some of the murals that I liked best. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.